Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Good morning, golden morning, diamond morning, angelic morning. Today is 17th January 2026. We are taking our intellects back to 17th January 69, when Brahma Baba knew that within 24 hours or 48 hours, he is going to become Avyakt, and his stage was more and more in silence. In last 1 year or so, he was practicing deep silence, deep Avyakt stage, deep angelic stage, deep stage of being in the subtle region and in the soul world. Again and again, Baba was by sitting here but not here, kind of. Such a powerful stage and detached stage Baba developed. So today, we all also remember that we want to experience that kind of divine stage, object stage, detached stage, so we can be connected to Baba in such a way that we can receive so much power and we can experience that we are following Father Brahma's footsteps, even little bit. Baba did such a great sacrifice, great tapasya, but I can do some percentage while experiencing follow Father Brahma. So we all can create little chart, little plan that I will do some percentage, very little percentage to experience I am following Father Brahma. Okay, so now we are sitting in the history hall while taking Baba's drashti, experience Baba's complete stage and seeing our complete stage also. 17 January 2026 morning, Murli Om Shanti Bap Dada Madhuban. Question. Essence. Sweet children, when Bharat was heaven, you were in total light. There is no darkness. Let us go into the light once again. Underline. Question. Which story has the father come to tell his children? Baba is not giving us big knowledge of big scriptures. She is just sharing a story. Father always shared the story to the children. Answer. Baba says, sweet children, I tell you the story of your 84 births. When you took your first birth, there was just the deity religion. Then, after 2 ages, you started to perform devotion and to build huge temples. This is now the end of your many births. You call out, O remover of sorrow, bestower of happiness, come. Therefore, I have now come. So we were calling, and that's why Baba has come. Song, people of today are in darkness. Om Shanti. People, the world today are in darkness, and Baba has come to take us into the light. Om Shanti. You children understand that this is now an Iron Age world in which everyone is in darkness. At first, when Bharat was heaven, you were in the light. The same people of Bharat who call themselves Hindus were originally deities. They were the residents of heaven in Bharat, and there was no other religion at that time. There was just the one religion. Heaven, Vaikunt, Bahist, and Paradise are names for that Bharat. Ancient Bharat was originally pure and wealthy. Bharat has now become poverty stricken because it is now the Iron Age. You know that you are in darkness. When you were in heaven, you were in the light. So visualize we are in golden age, we are in total light. The empress and emperor of heaven were Sri Lakshmi and Narayan. That was called a land of happiness. You have to claim your inheritance of heaven from the Father, and that is called liberation in life. Everyone is now in a life of bondage. Bharat, in particular, and the world in general, are in Ravan's jail, in the cottage of sorrow. It isn't that Ravan only existed in Lanka and that Ram existed in Bharat and that he, Ravan, came and abducted Sita. All of those are tall stories. The Gita is the main scripture. It is the jewel of all scriptures and spoken in Bharat by God. Human beings cannot grant salvation to anyone. In the Golden Age, there were the deities who were liberated in life and they attained that inheritance of theirs at the end of the Iron Age. Neither do the people of Bharat know this, nor is it mentioned in any of the scriptures. The scriptures have the knowledge of the path of devotion. No human being has this knowledge of salvation at all. All of them teach devotion. They ask you to study the scriptures, to give donations, and to perform charity. That devotion has continued from the Copper Age. There is the reward of this knowledge in the Golden and Silver Ages. It isn't that this knowledge continues there as well. The inheritance that Bharat had received came from the Father at the Confluence Age, and you are now receiving it once again. When the people of Bharat experience unlimited sorrow and become residents of hell, they call out, O purifier, remover of sorrow and bestower of happiness. For whom? For themselves, because everyone in Bharat, in particular, and the world in general, have the five vices. The Father is the purifier. He says, I come at the confluence of the cycle. I become the bestower of salvation for all. Hmm? So let's remember Baba. You are bestower of salvation for all of us. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Baba. Earlier, Baba said, I am remover of sorrow, bestower of happiness. Now, Baba said, bestower of salvation. I have to uplift those who have stone intellects, those without virtues, and the gurus, because this is an impure world. The golden age is called a pure world. It used to be the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan in Bharat. The people of Bharat do not know that they were the masters of heaven. The impure land means the land of falsehood, and the pure land means the land of truth. Bharat was pure land. This Bharat is an imperishable land that is never destroyed. When it is their kingdom, Lakshmi and Narayan's, there are no other lands. All of them come later. So Baba is giving us detailed history. What is happening, how it is happening, where it is happening. Baba is teaching us detailed history. 1 minute. We are so lucky God Himself, Supreme Teacher, is teaching us such a detailed history of our 84 lives. So Baba said you can also tour around whole cycle. Human beings have written the cycle of hundreds of thousands of years. The father says the duration of the cycle is 5,000 years. Those people say that human beings take 8.4 million births. They have made human beings into dogs, cats, donkeys, etc. However, dog and cats have a different birth. There are 8.4 million species of them, whereas there is only the one species of human beings. They are the ones who take 84 births. The father says, according to the drama plan, the people of Bharat have forgotten their religion. They have become completely impure by the end of the Iron Age. The Father has come at the confluence age to purify you. To underline, this is called a land of sorrow. Then Bharat will become a land of happiness. The father says, O children, you children of Bharat were residents of heaven, and you then came down the ladder for 84 births. You definitely have to go through the stages of Sato, Rajo, and Tamo. No one is as ever happy, ever healthy, or as wealthy as you deities were. Bharat was so wealthy. The diamonds and jewels there were as plentiful as stones. Diamonds and jewels were as plentiful as stones. Like so many rocks are available that in now in Iron Age, in Golden Age, it was all the diamonds and jewels. Wah, ba, ba, wah. After 2 ages, they built huge temples on the path of devotion. They built very grand temples. The Somnath temple was the biggest of all. There wouldn't have been just one temple. Many other kings also had temples. Those were looted so much. The father reminds you, children, you were made so wealthy, as were the emperor and empress. So you too were full of all virtues. So this is my homework that I have to become full of all virtues. So we have to make a list of virtues, and then we have to make sure that each virtues, how much I have, how much degree I have. I am introverted, I am cheerful, I am humble, I am patience, I have a patience, I have a acceptance, I have appreciation, I have thankfulness. So Baba said that you have to make sure what the degree of your variety virtues you have. The Father has come at the confluence age to purify you. This is called a land of sorrow. Then Bharat will become land of happiness. The Father says, O children, you children of Bharat were residents of heaven, and then came down the ladder of for 84 births. You deities were you were made so wealthy, as were the emperor and empress. So you too were full of all virtues, 16 celestial degrees full. They could also be called gods and goddesses. But the Father has explained that here is only the one God, and it's only the one God, and He is the Father. When you say Ishwar or Prabhu, you don't remember Him as the Father of all souls. The Father sits here and tells you a story. It is now the end of your many births. This doesn't refer to just one. There isn't a battlefield, etc. The people of Bharat have forgotten that it used to be their kingdom. Because they have made the duration of the golden age very long, it has become very distant. The Father comes and explains that human beings cannot be called God. Human beings cannot grant salvation to anyone. It is said, the bestower of salvation for all, the purifier of all the impure ones, is just the one. There is only the one true Baba who establishes the land of truth. People perform worship on the path of devotion, but they don't know the biography of any of those whom they worship. This is why the Father explains, you celebrate the birth of Shiva, do you not? The Father is the creator of the new world. Heavenly God the Father, He gives you unlimited happiness. There was a lot of happiness in the Golden Age. How was that established and who established it? Only the Father sits here. Only the Father sits here and all the scriptures, etc., of the path of devotion, they they are not for the path of this knowledge. This is spiritual knowledge. Now, between these, little got a time, have few moments of silence, huh? Because I was trying to match the lines. The Supreme Spirit sits here and gives you this knowledge. You children have to become soul conscious. So when become more soul conscious, we understand Baba's plan more. Consider yourself to be souls and constantly remember me alone. The Father explains it is souls who have good and bad sanskars, and it is according to those that human beings receive a good or bad birth. The Father sits here and explains this one. Baba is explaining us this one was pure and now become has now become impure while reaching the last birth, and the same applies to you. I, the Father, have to come into Ravan's old impure world. I have to enter the body of one who will then become number one. Only those of the Sun dynasty take the full 84 births. This means Brahma and the Brahmins, who are the creation of Brahma. The Father explains this every day to change those who have stone intellects into those who have a divine intellect. Is not like going to your auntie's home. O souls, now become soul conscious. O souls, remember the one Father and remember the kingdom. Renounce bodily relations. Everyone has to die. It is the stage of stage of retirement for everyone. So we all are retired. No one apart from the one Sadguru can be bestower of salvation for all. The Father says, O children of Bharat, you are the ones who separated from me first. It is remembered that souls remain separated from the Supreme Soul for a so All of you are in the stage of retirement. Those in the stage of retirement adopt a guru in order to receive a mantra. You don't need to adopt a physical guru. I am the father, teacher, and guru of all of you. You call out to me, O purifier, Shiv Baba. You have now remembered he is the father of all souls. Souls are the truth and living beings because they are immortal. A part is recorded in which, in each soul, the Father too is the truth and the living being because he is the seed of the human world tree. He says, I know the beginning, the middle, and the end of the whole tree. And this is why I am called the knowledgeful one. You too have all of this knowledge of how the tree emerges from the seed. It takes time for the tree to grow. The Father says, I am the seed. The whole tree reaches a state of total decay by the end. The deity foundation does not exist now. It has once again disappeared. The Father has to come when the deity religion has disappeared. Underline, he establishes the one religion and inspires the destruction of all the rest. The Father is carrying out the establishment of the original eternal deity religion through Prajapita Brahma. This drama is predestined. It has no end. The Father comes at the end of the cycle when he has to speak this knowledge of the beginning, middle, and the end of the world. Therefore, he surely has to come at the confluence age. You have one Father, all souls are brothers, residents of the incorporeal world. Everyone remembers that one Father. Everyone remembers him at the time of sorrow. There is sorrow in the kingdom of Ravan. Here everyone remembers him. Therefore, the Father, the bestower of salvation for all, is one. There is only his praise. Who would make Bharat into heaven if the Father didn't come? At this time, everyone is Tamopradhan. Everyone definitely has to take birth. Rebirth is now taken in hell. It isn't that anyone goes to heaven. Hindus say that so and so has gone to heaven, which means that if that person has now gone to heaven, he was definitely in hell. Let there be a rose in your mouth. Maybe, may it become true. If that person has become a resident of heaven, why do you feed him the impure food of hell? In Bengal, they even feed them fish, etc. What need is there for them to eat such food? They say so and so has gone to the land of Nirvana. The Father says all of those are lies. Since even the one who is the Lakshmi Narayan has to take 84 births. No one else can return home yet. So Baba said that no one has returned back home yet. The Father says there is no difficulty about this. There are so many difficulties on the path of devotion. While chanting the name of Ram, they have goose pimples. All of that is the path of devotion. You know that the sun and more bright light, that they are not deities. In fact, there are the sun of knowledge, the moon of knowledge, and the stars of knowledge. There is their praise. Those people then say salutation to the sun deity. They consider the sun to be deity and offer water to it. Therefore, the Father explains all of that is a path of devotion it will all respect. First, there is unadulterated devotion of Shiva and the devotion of the deities. Then you come down. Even they now even light otherwhere lamps at road T junction. They throw same sesame seed and grains in all directions and perform. So Baba said that they consider the sun to be deity and offer water to it. Therefore, the Father explains all of that is the path of devotion. It will all repeat. First, there is unadulterated devotion of Shiva Baba, unadulterated devotion of Shiva Baba, and then devotion of the deities. Then you come down. They now even light earthenware lamps at the road of T junction. They throw, okay, they throw then devotion of the deities. Then you come down. They now even light earthenware lamps at the road T junction. I think I'm repeating a couple of sentences. They throw sesame seeds and grains in all directions and perform devotion there. They even worship the elements. They even make images of human beings and worship them. There is no attainment through any of you. The only you children understand. Okay, they even worship the elements. They even make images of human beings and worship them. There is no attainment from any of that. Only you children understand these things. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for dharana: in order to remove bad sanskars from your soul, practice becoming soul conscious. This is your last birth of your 84 births. It is now your stage of retirement. Therefore, make effort to become charitable soul. So how many kinds of charity we can perform? So we get the account of charitable. So account of charitable actions. Renounce all bodily relations. Remember the one Father and the kingdom. Churn the ocean of the seed and the tree and remain constantly cheerful. Blessing. May you become perfect in all the arts by practicing being bodiless with your intellect, staying beyond and being ever ready. Every action of those who display their talents in a circus becomes an art. The bodies of those artists are so flexible that they can mold any part of their bodies as they want, wherever and whenever you want, for as long as you want. This is the greatest talent. With this one talent, you will become 16 celestial degrees full. For this, you receive your time. Sorry. Your time will not then be wasted battling to achieve this. Acha. Slogan: those who imbibe the virtues of easiness and tolerance are true, loving, and cooperative. Object signal: this object must stay free from bondage, experience the stage of liberation in life. The children who have God's knowledge receive the inheritance of liberation and liberation in life as the fruit of this knowledge at the confluence age itself. Knowledge means understanding. A sensible person will have the understanding to keep himself free from bondage and free from all attractions while performing every action. He would have the stage of liberation and liberation in life. In this way, in his every thought, word, and action, relationship, and connections. This is called being detached and loving. Acha. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. We all know tomorrow is 18th January, Baba's Day. We all will be together all day long. There will be bhatti going on, and there will be Baba's Bhog, etc., Baba's Murli, from Madhuban, and then the Murli of 18th January. So we will have lots of treasure store to fill our apron. Om Shanti. Thank you so much. Om Shanti.